What if tomorrow's sunrise could unlock your wealth? Most people miss it. They sleep through the exact moment that could change their financial future. But today, I'll show you a ritual so powerful that when you combine it with one simple financial move, it can transform your retirement forever. The sunrise is more than light, it's a golden key. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you how to use it. What if the sunrise could fund your retirement? It sounds impossible at first. How could something as simple, as ordinary, as the rising sun have anything to do with your financial future? But think about it. Every single sunrise is a reset, a new chance, a door opening to possibility. And yet, most people sleep through it, missing the magic, missing the energy that could change everything. Imagine standing there in the early morning, watching the first light break across the sky. The air is cooler, the world is quieter, and your mind is clearer. In that moment, you feel something powerful, gratitude. Gratitude that you are alive. Gratitude that you have another day to create, to receive, to build. That gratitude doesn't just stay in your heart, it shifts your energy, it sharpens your mind, it attracts opportunities you couldn't see before. Now combine that with something very real, very practical, very powerful, a Roth IRA. Just like the sunrise renews each day, the Roth IRA renews your future. Every contribution is a seed planted in the soil of time, growing silently, tax-free, until one day it becomes the harvest of your retirement. So what if I told you this? That the simple act of waking up for the sunrise, practicing a ritual of gratitude, and pairing it with one small, consistent financial action could create a ripple that transforms your entire life? What if the sunrise wasn't just about light, but about wealth? Today, I'll show you exactly how. I'll give you the ritual, the affirmation, and the financial hack that align together like gears in a clock, each turn building momentum, each sunrise building wealth. Because when you see the sun rising, it's not just the day beginning, it could be your fortune beginning too. Pay attention. That's why I have a simple invitation for you right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to receive every practice and teaching on abundance. Like this video and share it with someone who also needs to connect with the frequency of prosperity. And write in the comments, I choose abundance now. The promise of this practice is simple, but it is also life-changing. Your mornings can build your fortune. The sunrise is more than light. It is a symbol of renewal, of beginning again, of stepping into possibility. And gratitude, practiced at sunrise, is not just a nice thought, it's a proven shift in your mindset. Gratitude rewires the brain. It takes your focus away from what is missing and points it toward what is growing. It opens you to receive more, because you start each day by acknowledging that life has already given you so much. Now let's connect this to wealth. Imagine pairing that sunrise gratitude ritual with a Roth IRA. On the mystical level, you are aligning with renewal, abundance, and the energy of expansion. On the financial level, you are anchoring those feelings into a tool designed to multiply your savings, tax-free. The Roth IRA is one of the most powerful vehicles for building wealth, because every dollar you contribute grows without tax, and when you withdraw it in retirement, it's yours free from the burden of taxation. Think about what that means. Every morning you rise, you give thanks. That gratitude sharpens your decisions. Instead of spending recklessly, you choose wisely. Instead of ignoring opportunities, you see them. And when you funnel even a portion of your earnings into a Roth IRA, you are not just practicing gratitude, you are proving it. You are telling your future self, I am grateful enough today to prepare for tomorrow. This is the promise. A ritual that builds your energy, paired with a financial strategy that builds your future. One nourishes the soul, the other secures your freedom. Together, they form a rhythm as steady as the sunrise itself. So ask yourself, what would your life look like if every sunrise became an investment? If each day of gratitude turned into a deposit that compounded year after year, decade after decade? The promise is that with each morning, with each contribution, You are not just rising with the sun, you are rising in wealth. Sarah never considered herself wealthy. She wasn't born into privilege. She didn't have a high-paying job or endless resources. But she did have one thing, a belief that small, consistent actions could change everything. Every morning, before the world woke up, Sarah would step outside with a cup of tea and watch the sunrise. It became her ritual, her anchor. While the light broke across the sky, she would close her eyes, take a deep breath, and whisper 3 words, "Thank you, life." At first, it didn't seem like much. Just a moment of peace before the noise of the day. But Sarah noticed something strange. She began to feel lighter. Problems that once overwhelmed her now seemed manageable. She started to make clearer decisions, and instead of focusing on what she lacked, she began to notice the opportunities around her. One day, a financial mentor asked her a simple question. "Do you have a Roth IRA?" Sarah didn't. She had never thought much about retirement. But after learning how powerful it could be, tax-free growth, freedom in the future, she decided to start. Every month, she contributed what she could. Some months it was the maximum, some months it was less. But she never stopped. And here's the beautiful part. Sarah connected the two. Each sunrise after giving thanks, she would remind herself, "I rise in wealth." Then, at the end of the month, she honored that declaration with action, contributing to her Roth IRA. Years passed. Her gratitude ritual strengthened her mindset. Her Roth IRA multiplied her money. Slowly, quietly, steadily, she built something she once thought was impossible: security, freedom, and wealth. Looking back, Sarah said, it wasn't the big things. It was the small things done daily, the sunrise, the gratitude, the deposits. That's what changed my life. Her story proves the power of alignment. Spiritual practice without action leaves dreams floating in the air. Action without energy feels empty. But when you bring them together, gratitude and Roth IRA, you create a cycle that feeds itself. Each sunrise reminds you to give thanks. Each contribution reminds you to prepare for the future. And together, they build a life of abundance. This is the proof. Sarah didn't win the lottery. She didn't stumble on some secret windfall. She rose with gratitude, and she invested with intention. And now, her future is funded by the same sunrise she thanked every morning. The Roth IRA is one of the simplest, yet most powerful financial tools you can use. And yet, many people overlook it. They chase complicated strategies, try to time the market, or believe they need huge sums of money to start investing. But the truth is this: the Roth IRA is designed for everyday people. It gives you the chance to build wealth quietly, steadily, and tax-free. Here's how it works. Each year, you can contribute up to $6,500 or $7,500 if you're over 50. That money goes into your Roth IRA account, where you choose investments, typically stocks, ETFs, or index funds. From there, your contributions grow year after year. The beauty? You've already paid taxes on that money. Which means when you retire, everything you take out, contributions and growth, is completely tax-free. Think about the impact of that. If you start contributing consistently today, even small amounts, you're planting seeds that can grow into hundreds of thousands, even millions over decades. And unlike other accounts that trap you in rules and penalties, the Roth IRA gives you freedom. You can withdraw your contributions, not earnings, anytime, penalty-free. That flexibility makes it one of the safest, smartest ways to invest for your future. Now let's connect this with your daily life. The sunrise ritual we've talked about is your spiritual anchor. It sets your mindset each morning toward gratitude and abundance. But the Roth IRA is your physical anchor. It's the action that proves you're serious about the abundance you say you're ready to receive. Every dollar you deposit is a declaration. I rise with wealth. I am preparing my future today. Here's the tip: automate it. Set up automatic contributions from your paycheck or bank account. Even $50 a week adds up to $2,600 a year, almost half the maximum. Pair that with your gratitude ritual, and you'll feel the flow. Each morning, as the sun rises, you'll remember that you're not just grateful, you're building. This is how real wealth is made. Not by waiting for a miracle, but by creating daily miracles through small, consistent steps. So remember this simple formula: gratitude in the morning, contribution to your Roth IRA. Repeat consistently. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is that you start. Because the Roth IRA is not just an account, it's your golden door to freedom. And every sunrise gives you the chance to step closer toward it. The sun has always been more than a star in the sky. For ancient cultures, it was a god, a giver of life, the eternal symbol of renewal. Every morning, when the first light appeared on the horizon, people gathered to honor it. They knew instinctively that the sunrise meant more than the start of a day. It meant rebirth, a chance to begin again, a reminder that no matter how dark the night, light always returns. Mystically, the sunrise represents gratitude, alignment, and infinite possibility. To look at the sun rising is to witness creation itself, new energy flooding the earth, warming the skin, feeding the plants, awakening the world. When you stand in that moment and whisper words of thanks, you are aligning yourself with the same energy of expansion. You are saying, as the sun rises, so do I. As light expands, so does my wealth. Now let's shift to science. The sun's rays reset our biological clock. Exposure to morning sunlight regulates our circadian rhythm, improves our sleep, and boosts our mood by increasing serotonin. Gratitude, studied by psychologists, has measurable effects. It rewires the brain to reduce stress, improve focus, and strengthen decision-making. Science confirms what mystics always knew: gratitude at sunrise isn't just poetic. It's powerful for the mind and body. And then, there's the Roth IRA, the financial equivalent of the sunrise. Just as the sun rises daily without fail, the Roth IRA quietly, steadily, and predictably grows your wealth over time. Every contribution compounds. Every dollar multiplies tax-free. If the sun is renewal for the day, the Roth IRA is renewal for your future. Both are cycles of energy, one cosmic, one financial. Think of it like this: the mystical key is gratitude, the scientific key is habit, and the financial key is the Roth IRA. Together, they form a triad of alignment. Gratitude raises your vibration. Habits reinforce consistency. The Roth IRA captures your discipline and multiplies it into wealth. The bridge between mysticism and science is simple. What you focus on expands. Mystics call it vibration. Quantum physics calls it the observer effect. Behavioral science calls it reinforcement. The name doesn't matter, the result is the same. When you rise with gratitude and take consistent financial action, your reality shifts. So every sunrise becomes more than light. It becomes a message, a reminder that you can begin again, a reminder that cycles create power. And when you pair that eternal truth with your Roth IRA contributions, you are uniting heaven and earth, soul and system, spirit and science. This is why the sunrise and the Roth IRA belong together. One feeds your energy, the other feeds your future. One reminds you to give thanks, the other rewards you for doing so. Both are unstoppable forces of growth. The sun rises, your wealth rises. And together, they guarantee that abundance is never out of reach. Now it's time to take all of this, the mystical sunrise, the science of gratitude, and the financial wisdom of the Roth IRA, and bring it into action. Because knowledge without practice is just theory. Transformation comes when you act. Here's the step-by-step sunrise gratitude ritual combined with the Roth IRA hack. Step 1. Watch the sunrise. Set your alarm a little earlier than usual. Go to a place where you can clearly see the horizon. As the first light appears, pause. This isn't about rushing, this is about presence. Feel the air, notice the colors in the sky, and let yourself remember, every sunrise is proof that beginnings are always possible. Step 2. Speak your gratitude. As the sun climbs, place your hand over your heart and say out loud, "I rise in wealth." Repeat it 3 times. Don't just say the words, feel them. Imagine that with every ray of light, abundance is entering your life. Let gratitude fill you, not just for what you already have, but for what is on its way. Gratitude turns expectation into attraction. Step 3. Anchor your intention. Take a small notebook or even a piece of paper and write the same phrase, "I rise in wealth." Keep this note in your wallet, purse, or even under your pillow. This physical reminder will serve as a bridge between your morning ritual and your daily life. Step 4. Make the financial move. Right after your ritual or later that same day, open your Roth IRA app or account. Contribute, even if it's a small amount. It doesn't have to be the maximum. The key is consistency. By pairing the gratitude ritual with a tangible financial action, you are telling your subconscious and the universe, "I don't just speak abundance, I act on it." Step 5. Repeat and trust. Do this ritual daily, or at least once a week. Each sunrise becomes a ceremony. Each contribution becomes a seed. And together, they create a rhythm of growth, spiritual and financial, that compounds over time. Imagine this. Weeks from now, your gratitude will have shifted your energy. Months from now, your Roth IRA balance will have grown. Years from now, you will look back and realize that every sunrise was building your fortune. The ritual is simple. The hack is simple. But the results are profound. Gratitude aligns your energy. The Roth IRA multiplies your money. And your daily practice ensures that wealth is not just a hope, it is a habit. So tomorrow, when the sun rises, don't just watch it. Rise with it. Speak your gratitude. Anchor your intention. Fund your future. Because with each sunrise, you're not just beginning a day, you're building a legacy. Every ritual has a key. Something that seals the practice. Something that locks the energy into place so it can continue working even after you've walked away. In ancient traditions, these were called mantras, prayers, or invocations. Today, we'll call it what it truly is, a phrase of activation. Your phrase is simple, yet powerful. My sunrise builds my future. At first glance, it may look like just words. But when you repeat them with intention, when you breathe them out as the sun rises and you feel the warmth on your skin, those words become commands. Commands to your subconscious. Commands to your future self. Commands to the universe. Think about what the phrase means. My sunrise builds my future. Every day is a new beginning. Every sunrise brings light, and with that light, you choose to construct something lasting. You're not just waking up, you're building. You're not just watching the sky, you're shaping your destiny. When you say these words, you're reminding yourself that gratitude is not passive, it's active. Gratitude moves energy. Gratitude multiplies what you focus on. And when you link that feeling with the discipline of contributing to your Roth IRA, you are building both spiritually and financially at the same time. Here's how to use it. As the sun rises, place your hand over your heart. Breathe deeply. On the inhale, feel gratitude expand inside you. On the exhale, speak the phrase slowly, with emphasis. My sunrise builds my future. Say it once. Feel the truth of it. Say it again. Let it sink deeper into your mind. Say it a third time. Now it is anchored. Each repetition strengthens the bond. Each repetition tells your mind, I am serious, I am aligned, I am ready. From that moment forward, every time you see a sunrise, whether in person, in a photo, or even in your imagination, you'll remember those words. The sunrise becomes more than light. It becomes a symbol, a trigger, a reminder that your future is being built right now. This phrase is not just affirmation, it's alignment. It's a spiritual key that unlocks consistency. And consistency, more than anything, is what creates abundance. So tomorrow morning, as the light breaks across the sky, don't just watch, speak, declare, activate. Say with conviction, My sunrise builds my future. And watch how the words, repeated daily, transform from sound into reality. Because your sunrise is not just the beginning of a day. It is the foundation of your freedom. Now it's your turn. You've heard the story. You've felt the promise. You've seen how something as simple as a sunrise, paired with one smart financial decision, can transform everything. But none of this matters if you don't act. So I want to invite you, I want to challenge you to step into this practice today, not tomorrow, not someday, today, because the sunrise waits for no one, and every day that passes without gratitude and without action is a day of wealth left behind. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, if this message has touched you, if it has reminded you that abundance is possible, that wealth is within your reach, hit the like button. It's a small action, but it signals to your own mind. I align with this truth. I rise with this message. Second, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because one sunrise, one ritual, one hack is just the beginning. This channel is here to give you more keys, more tools, more rituals that align your spirit and your finances. Every video is another step toward your freedom. Don't walk this journey alone, walk it with us, step by step. And third, and this is the most powerful part, I want you to declare it publicly. Go down to the comments right now and type these exact words. I rise with wealth. When you write it, you're doing more than leaving a comment. You're declaring your future. You're setting in motion an energy that cannot be ignored. The act of writing is powerful. The act of sharing is even more powerful. And when you join the hundreds, maybe thousands of others who will also type those words, you are stepping into a current of collective energy that multiplies your intention. Imagine looking back tomorrow, next week, or even years from now and seeing your own declaration there. Proof that you decided to rise. Proof that you chose wealth. Proof that you began building your future on this very day. So don't just watch this video and move on. Take action. Seal your commitment with 3 steps. Like, subscribe, and comment. Because when you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're supporting yourself. You're saying, I am ready, I am rising. My sunrise builds my future. This is the moment. The sun is rising. The door is open. The key is in your hand. Now it's your move. Type it below. I rise with wealth. And let today be the sunrise that changes everything.